I'm Utsav.
Oh, hey, I'm Bhuvanesh.
So today we are demonstrating our final project for ECE 353 for the fall 2021 semester, and I hope you like it.
So, in this project, we worked on a maze where Mario starts from his house and goes around the maze and gets to the mushroom. So, Mario is still in his house and he hasn't come out yet. And when we tilt the maze a bit, he starts to come out of his house. And then, if he touches the edges of any of the maze, the buzzer starts to beep. And then, when we go up and we need to go around the maze, without any. The accelerometer controls the Mario's path. And then there's an ambient sensor as well, which changes the color of the maze as we put a light on it. And then when there's like no light, it's like red color. And then when there's a light, it's like a blue color. And then when Mario reaches the final mushroom, there's like a print. We print a winning symbol, and then we can go back to the start of the game by pressing the reset.
Okay, so in this part, I'm gonna describe the task that we are implementing and how we are satisfying the grading rubrics. So in the main, the we have created 4 tasks, and the first task is the task background, which just receives the data from the task light sensor, which I'm gonna discuss ahead. And so it takes the readings from the queue, and if it's greater than 1000, it's gonna change the maze color from blue to red or red to blue depending upon the readings. Next task we're implementing is the task light sensor. So the task light sensor takes the reading from the ambient light sensor and transfers it to the task background using a queue called queue background. The next task we're implementing here is task timer ACC and task ACC. Both of these tasks are working in synchronized way. So the task ACC timer starts the ADC conversion, while the task ACC have 2 parts. The first part that takes the value of the accelerometer's x and y direction from the memory control register of the ADC, and the second part just determines whether the direction of the accelerometer is towards left, right, up, down, or center, and sends that to the queue named queue maze. The other task we are doing is task maze. So the task maze have 2 parts again. One is the initialization part, where we are creating the queue maze and we are initializing our LCD and setting up all our images and the maze. Now there in that task we are just receiving the maze and the value of the background. Then we are just value from the queue maze and value from the queue background, and we just move our Mario through the maze depending upon the value of our accelerometer, and change the color depending upon the readings from the queue background. Now let's see the grading rubrics real quick to determine how we are satisfying each and every part of the grading rubric. So the first part is the LCD graphics, and the second part is LCD animation. So Bhuvanesh has demonstrated how we are using LCD graphics and LCD animation. The third part is the accelerometer. So we are using the accelerometer to move our agent, and using the accelerometer the user has to traverse to the maze. The ambient light sensor, so we are using the ambient light sensor to change the color of the maze depending upon the readings from the sensor. And fifth is buzzer. So if as Bhuvanesh demonstrated, if our Mario tries to crash into the boundary wall or try to go out of the bounds, it would just rings a buzzer to notify the user to traverse through the maze, or they have touched a wall, so go back towards the open path. Now, regarding technicalities regarding FreeRTOS, so we are using queues. We are using two queues in this case. We are using queue background and queue maze to to record the readings of the ambient light sensor and the direction of the accelerometer respectively. Now the FreeRTOS task notification. So we are using FreeRTOS task notification for our accelerometer to notify the bottom half and to notify the bottom half that the top half has received the values and it proceeds through. I can just show you the code as well. Here we are sending a notification to the bottom half handler that yes, we have got these values, and now it can start working on setting up the direction. Creativity, so credits to Bhuvanesh. He created the maze, and he created all the other agents required for this game, such as the Mario, and the house, and the mushroom, which is our objective. Completeness, so we have tried our best to complete this project by separating separating files for each and every peripheral. The video is just recording right now, and code and comments are there, which you can review during your review, which you can review in the grading section while we submit this project. So this is the grading rubrics. That's it, guys. So this was our project, and thank you very much for watching.
Yep. Have a great day. Thank you.